When you've been stalked, and it's been going on for like 2+ years, you inevitably start dealing with stress from that, right? By which I mean, obviously, you're scared to go out, you're scared on particular days, you're scared of particular areas, particular cars, all sorts of stuff, right? But the one thing I've not touched on is not being able to sleep right, because when you go to sleep, you can't help but keep having the same fucking dream where you're trying to live your life and someone comes back out every so often and they're trying to do stuff for you, and then they're chasing you and doing all these things, and people trying to stop them, and they're getting caught up in the shit. Bad stuff happens to them whilst they're trying to stop them from getting you, and just all sorts of fucking crazy shit. Your mind makes up a lot of shit when you're asleep. This is not my first time where I was being stalked or watched, believe it or not. This one, however, was a former partner. The other one was not. The other ones was not. One of them lived up the road and was an old man, and the others were just random fucking blokes I'd never seen before. There is, I'd like to say there's different feelings of fear for each type of person, because some you know and some you don't, right? Some you've been more personal with and intimate with, some you haven't, right? But there is no difference other than you hope that you could predict what they were going to do, because you might have a clue who they are if you'd had some dealings with them. That's not always true either. Just because you fucking know somebody, that don't mean you fucking know somebody, right? So inevitably all the fear is the same fear, and your sleep goes out the window, and you're constantly in a state of adrenaline. And I've not had a reoccurring bad nightmare for such a long time. Not since really bad stuff were happening years back. And I'm talking like 5 years. I hope this don't last too much longer, because I can't. It's already been going on long enough. A couple of years is long enough. Like, I hope that the stalking has stopped. You never fully know if they've stopped, because you don't speak to them to know, right? But I hope it's stopped, and that my fear response and being on high alert all the time has the opportunity to shut the fuck off, so that I can sleep without dreams like that. Because that is, I've had dreams where I've been followed before, right? When it was happening before with these other people, it was completely the dream. That dream was completely different. I wasn't being chased in the old dream. The person was always there. They were always fucking there. Don't matter where I went, they were always there. I stood watching, but I was never chased. In this one, I'm chased. I think it's because this one's been particularly aggressive with the aspect of stalking. It's not just a background passive thing where they're just watching. They've been quite forward in what they've been doing, and I can do without that dream. So I'm hoping this is like I'm hoping it's done. I just wanted a nap. And now I need to go eat something to try and stop the adrenaline and the pain that's coming to my back from being so tense for so long while I was asleep. Go get something to eat so that I get a hit of dopamine or whatever to stop the pain and adrenaline. And this is how you get fat quick. Because you have pain relief, which is codeine, which is heroin, opioids. That makes you crave sugar. That makes you fat. And then you also have your adrenaline and your cortisol levels fucking about with you and needing to chase down some quick dopamine. And that's how you end up doing drink, drugs, fags, and eating a fucking shit ton as well. And getting fat. Excuse me. But yeah. There's more damage done than just the aspect of somebody stalking you. You know, it stays with you even when they're not there or doing it actively in the moment. It's like it's stuck with you forever. You know what I mean? It's very difficult. I might go get coffee. That's another reason why I drink a lot of coffee. Coffee for persons who have autism or ADHD can work in your benefit because it can help you sleep. It doesn't do what it normally does to a normal person, which is give you that energy boost. It can force you to fall asleep. Look into it. It works. But it helps you feel calm rather than buzzing. And although I wouldn't mind being awake for a bit, to be honest, and do some stuff and just see. This is why I've stopped watching so much true crime lately. I used to be another thing. Girls will watch true crime to learn patterns and instances and people so that they can learn what to spot, especially if they've had something happen to them already. They tend to look for material that's going to teach them as much as possible so that they know what to look for. And I've been habitual, borderline obsessed with true crime since I'm about 14. Because of that reason. The problem is when stuff's happening in real life and people are doing bad things in real life. Yes, you've learned all this stuff, but you can't keep watching your true crime because you're in it, if you know what I mean. You need true crime is where you go to learn, but when you're in it experiencing stuff, you can't then go to true crime because you need a break. Otherwise, you're gonna fucking self-combust. You know, you're gonna self-combust. Sometimes you'll search for certain things just to try and help yourself because you want to stay alive or whatever. But you can't keep watching it all the time because it fucks you over. Oh, I'm so tired now. Fuck me. It's like even resting, proper rest, you know. Your rest is stolen from you by your brain panicking about things that's happened in real life that's not even happening right now. Because it's trying to what's going on, and therefore it replays stuff or it makes stuff up and puts things together. And yeah, I'm struggling to focus. I'm gonna go get a drink. Just sort of talk about that because that's important.